For a long time now, I've been building a database of all the games that I've ever purchased through Steam or other digital marketplaces, as well as the current games that I have possession of, and I wanted a way to be able to keep track of all of this. I was also curious to see if there was any spending habits that might have come up that I wasn't aware of, whether it was specific genres during certain years or just anything that we could find. So this is the library that I've made of my spreadsheet so far. It goes from 1 all the way down to right here, 2,496. There's a fair amount of games on there. I've still got to add a bunch more because of some different Christmas sales. We won't talk about that. The very first game that I ever purchased was Evil Genius, and this was back in 2010. So if my very first year was 2010 and it's now 2024, then that means I've been buying games for over 14 years. At least on the Steam platform. Now, I've only calculated things for what's currently on my Steam library. I haven't added anything in from the Switch or other platforms outside of Steam, but I've spent $17,462 over the last 14 years, which seems like a lot of money, and in some ways it is. That's a car, a few cars, depending on how you go about getting one. But if we break this down a little bit more, it's not so bad. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I've spent about $1,200 a year on video games on average. Of course, some years will be a little bit more, some will be a little bit less. But this means I have spent an average of $103 per month on video games. And that's how I justify to myself that it's okay. Because it's like 2 or 3 games a month, right? That's still a lot. Okay, that's still a lot. But this doesn't seem as anywhere near as significantly bad as this number now, right? And if we look up how much money you should spend on monthly expenses on creditcanada.com, most Canadians spend about 5% of their monthly household budget, or $280, on personal and discretionary items, which includes haircuts, personal grooming, but entertainment is the most important part right there. So if that's $280, I'm still easily within a safe range. But wait, if $280 is 5% of their monthly income, that means the monthly income is $5,600? That's not right. Average Canadian monthly income. 59,000? That's pretty good. Okay, so 240, that's still, wait, is this before or after taxes? Average Canadian monthly take home. What? The median income in Canada was 68,000? After taxes? Wow, I was working the wrong jobs. So because of Humble Bundle, I bring in an average of 8 to 10 games a month. It's roughly like $12, although it's kind of like more like 14. I don't know, we'll say 14. We should also probably just make this a whole number. We'll just go 9, 10, we'll just go 10. And so we'll just say 30 days in a month, roughly. It's a safe number, which means I need to complete 3, no, I did that wrong. Wait, no, I did that right. Oh no. That means we need to complete a game every 3 days. Oh crap. And that's only just to keep up with the games that are coming in. How am I supposed to finish my list of video games? Oh no. We could panic about this, or we could look at this from another angle, right? What if we just see how many we can complete in a month? Because some will be shorter. We've got this, right? We've got this. We got this. Oh god. Tuesday there was a lot of playing. Return to Moria was the focus of the day. I'd been working away at that game for a couple weeks now, and I knew I was almost at its end, so I pushed through and wrapped that up. And then on another channel I run, we just started the latest season of the Neverbound SMP, so I jumped into that and I started planning out some ideas for its video. But in that evening I launched up some more Stormworks with my friend OP Peaches. That not super productive in the evening, but we did the good deed of rescuing people from the ocean, putting out fires and trying not to sink our own boats. After wrapping that up, I got an email from Humble Bundle about that month's Humble Choice. If you're curious about my thoughts on it, I have a blog, Off Brand Spend, that I post stuff on the interwebs every once in a while. You could say Wednesday was a bit more productive. I got to work on my Return to Moria review. At least it's mostly scripted out. I updated more of the Steam games onto the spreadsheet, although I didn't get really that far into that. But that was mostly because I had a few review games from Keymailer that I needed to get done because the reviews would due early next week, and if I didn't get started on it now, I didn't think I'd get them done in time. Thursday began the work on the Apocalypse Run review, which, it's a pretty darn cool game. Actually, I think by now the review should be up. I think, if I scheduled things right. I also added in all of my Epic Game Store games and most of their information. And yeah, you can see the library cost went up. Friday, I don't really remember what happened Friday. I didn't record anything. I think it was just a lazy day. It was kind of like my day off. We'll call it my day off. And then Saturday kind of turned into a day off as well. I ordered this box that hooks up to my TV, and it gives me like this cell phone kind of program thing where I can load a bunch of apps on it. And I tried out the Steam Link, which is really cool, because I also got a Razer Kishi so that I could try the Steam Link out of my phone. I can't really show you footage of that because I'm recording this with my phone, and well, maybe I'll figure something out for that. But the box works really good. I can actually record stuff through Steam Link directly on my computer while playing stuff on my TVs while relaxing at the couch, so that's nice. On Sunday, a lot more work went into the spreadsheet, and then finally, the Humble Choice Well, I finished my article for that, so that is up now. And yeah, that was the week. I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I was hoping I would, but yeah, we got a lot of games to play though. I'm hoping I can do better next week.